Mondays, mass days, I like to talk about a lot of people's favorite subject, and it's gaining muscle mass. Now, it can be huge amounts of muscle mass or very functional muscle mass, depending on whether or not you need to be in a sport or you just want to look good. And there are two different things entirely. Today, I just want to talk about some of the experiences I've had of myself of gaining tissue very, very quickly. And so last year, I did 2 phases in different parts of the year to gain muscle mass in general very quickly. For those, I trained for 2 weeks straight. I did 5 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 5 days off. And that allowed me to train twice a day, to consume a lot of calories, and to really put a ton of effort into one singular goal. And again, I think that's really, really important, is that you've got one single goal, and that's to gain a lot of quality muscle mass quickly. So one of my good friends used to say, surround the dragon, as they say in Chinese medicine, which basically means, what can I do to surround the dragon in order to beat it? And so it could be, your calorie consumption, your macros, figuring out what works best for you, more carbs, lower carbs, what kind of exercises, the repetition ranges, your sleep, any supplementation. For example, creatine is the most researched supplement that are on the market. We know helps you gain strength. We know that strength can be turned into high quality muscle mass for reps. I should be taking it, right? If you're a healthy individual. So there are a lot of things that go into it, but the first thing you got to do is put in a lot of work. And work is volume, which is sets times reps. And so when I wanted to gain a lot of muscle mass quickly, I would train twice a day. In the mornings would be a strength thing that would go on, so I would train for strength, and that's between 1 and 5 reps. And I would do a lot of sets. So some mornings I had 14 sets of squats to do. Yes, 14 sets of work squats to do in the mornings. Great way to wake up. I'd follow that with a post-workout shake, which I think is absolutely important for you to gain muscle mass, and one of the fastest ways to get extra calories and nutrients into the system. And for me, that could vary anything between 40 and 120 grams of carbs, and anywhere between 30 and 50 grams of quality proteins. And you don't want slow digesting stuff either, so you want stuff to get in the system as quickly as you can. I would then go and shower, I would then go and eat again, and I would have a proper meal. I then rest anywhere between 4 and 6 hours, depending on my schedule, my daily clinical hours and things like that. And I would train in the evening. In the evening would be higher rep ranges. Now for me, higher reps is 6 to 8 repetitions. That works really, 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 really well for me to gain muscle mass. And I would do that in a tricep. So I really like trisets for muscle mass. Trisets are 3 exercises done back to back for the same body part. So for example, you might want to train the chest. You might do a bench press for 6 to 8 reps, rest only 10 seconds, follow up with a dip for 6 to 8 reps, rest 10 seconds, and follow up with incline flies for 6 to 8 repetitions. Then I want to rest 3 full minutes before going back and doing that tricep again. I may do that set of triceps, that block 3 to 4 working rotations through that, rest for a period of time, then move to the back, and then do 3 or 4 of those triceps for the back in the same workout. And that's a tremendous amount of work that you're getting done in a very short space of time. So again, I'd have a post-workout shake with a lot of carbs and proteins in it. I would shower, go and eat again, and then get some good night's sleep. For me, sleep, when I increase my volume, is absolutely important. And I would need anywhere between 9 and 10 hours sleep a night in order to feel recovered the next day. So that's very individual, and you'll have to work that out for yourself. So the key things I want to give in this presentation for you is you got to put in a lot of work. You got to really have a goal and orientate yourself towards getting that goal done. If you want to gain a lot of muscle mass quickly, I prefer training twice a day. And there are multiple ways to do that, so you don't just need to do a block of twice a day, and then really fatigue yourself. There are ways to implement that twice a day for one cycle, once a day, and twice a day, and once a day. There are multiple ways to do that. But if you want to do it fast, I really think 5 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 2 days off is the best way to do it. For 2, I've seen it done for 3 weeks. Then you need some time off to recover, particularly if you're a natural trainee. Nutrition is of the utmost importance. If you are lacking in the amount of food you're getting in, and whether carbohydrates, protein, fats, whatever it is, the total calorie intake needs to be much higher than what you feel like you're putting out. And on leg days, I will take in as much as 5,000 calories. Yeah, I would take in as much as 5,000 calories. So if you're doing 14 sets of squats in the morning and then finishing off with some leg curls, then in the evening you're coming in doing triceps for the legs, you're getting a ton of work done. You're going to need the food to really get in there and replenish the glycogen stores, all of the sort of recovery factors that go into that are vitally important. And it's the number one thing I have to fix when I look at people's programs is the calorie intake. I'll put a link down for the calculator for how to work out your calories. You go online, you put your calories in, your body mass and stuff like that, and it gives you a really sort of idea of the calories you need to maintain your body weight, and then they kind of add 500 if you want to bulk, or reduce 500 if you want to lose. And so I would start at the bulking end, and then I would gradually add 200 or 300 calories a day, depending on the days. Now, leg day, for example, is a big day, and I would normally put a lot more calories in for that. Again, it's really easily achieved with the post-workout shakes. If you're interested in things like that, and ways to gain muscle mass quickly, put some comments below, tell me what you want to hear, and I'm more than happy to accommodate that and help out and do other videos regarding how much muscle mass you gain. Stay tuned, and look forward to hearing from you.